They brought warmth, joy, and unforgettable stories to our screens. But behind the scenes, fate had a darker script. Little House on the Prairie gave us cherished memories, yet tragedy struck many beloved cast members. From sudden losses to heartbreaking battles with illness, the real-life endings were far from the happy scenes we remember. In this video, we look back at the tragic deaths of 10 stars from this iconic show and the legacies they left behind. Michael Landon as Charles Ingalls. As Charles Ingalls on Little House on the Prairie, Michael Landon portrayed a devoted father who worked tirelessly to protect and provide for his family. With his strong presence and warm heart, he became the face of courage, compassion, and unwavering family values in a changing world. In real life, Michael Landon's final months were marked by pain and speed. In April 1991, he was diagnosed with inoperable pancreatic cancer that had already spread to his liver. The diagnosis came just weeks after he started experiencing severe headaches and stomach pains. He chose to share his battle publicly, appearing on The Tonight Show to speak with honesty and humor, even in the face of death. Landon wanted to stay strong for his children. He had 9 and remained at home surrounded by family, refusing to let cancer define his last days. But the disease moved fast. Just 3 months later, on July 1st, 1991, he passed away at age 54. His sudden departure shocked fans across the world. He had been a symbol of strength on screen, and to watch him fade so quickly in real life was deeply tragic. Landon's death felt like losing a family member. For many, he was exactly that. Shannen Doherty is Jenny Wilder. Shannen Doherty joined Little House on the Prairie in its final season, portraying Jenny Wilder, the spirited niece of Laura and Almanzo. After her father's death, Jenny's storyline delved into profound grief, including a harrowing suicide attempt, a rare and poignant narrative for the series. Diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015, Doherty underwent extensive treatment, including chemotherapy, radiation, and a mastectomy. Though she achieved remission in 2017, the cancer returned in 2020, advancing to stage 4 and later spreading to her brain and bones. Despite these challenges, she remained resilient, continuing to work and connect with fans through her podcast. Let's be clear. Shannen Doherty passed away on July 13, 2024, at the age of 53. Her publicist confirmed her death, stating she died peacefully at her home in Malibu, surrounded by loved ones. Patty Maloney is Alice Bates. As Alice Bates on Little House on the Prairie, Patty Maloney played a kind-hearted, cheerful character who brought warmth and light to every scene she appeared in. In her later years, Patty Maloney's health began to decline. After living a long life filled with acting, laughter, and trailblazing work in entertainment, she faced a series of health setbacks, including multiple strokes that left her increasingly fragile. Despite her challenges, she remained spirited and grateful for the life she had lived. Surrounded by friends and family, she spent her final days in peace and comfort. On March 31, 2025, she passed away at the age of 89. Billy Barty is Stanley Novak. Billy Barty played Stanley Novak on Little House on the Prairie, a kind and hardworking character who stood out in Walnut Grove for his courage and determination. Though his role was brief, Barty's performance carried emotional weight, especially as his character faced challenges with dignity and humor. His presence reminded viewers that strength comes in many forms. Born with dwarfism, he stood only 3 feet 9 inches tall, but his impact on Hollywood was enormous. He appeared in over 100 films and television shows, working steadily from the 1930s through the 1990s. Beyond the screen, Barty became a fierce advocate for people with dwarfism, founding Little People of America in 1957 to fight discrimination and promote equal opportunities. In his final years, Barty battled heart and lung problems. He died on December 23, 2000, at the age of 76. Though he passed quietly, his legacy speaks loudly. Dabbs Greer as Reverend Robert Alden. Dabbs Greer portrayed Reverend Robert Alden on Little House on the Prairie, the gentle and wise minister of Walnut Grove. His character was a constant source of comfort, guiding the town through hardships, weddings, and funerals with calm faith and compassion. Off-screen, Dabbs Greer was a veteran character actor with a career spanning over 50 years. He appeared in more than 100 TV shows and movies, including The Green Mile, where he played the older version of Tom Hanks' character. In his later years, Greer suffered from kidney and heart disease. He lived a quiet life in Pasadena, California, where he passed away on April 28, 2007, at the age of 90. His death marked the end of a truly remarkable era in television. Though he rarely sought the spotlight, his presence always elevated the stories he was part of. Victor French is Isaiah Edwards. Victor French brought rugged charm and deep emotion to the role of Isaiah Edwards on Little House on the Prairie. As the scruffy yet lovable mountain man, Mr. Edwards was more than just comic relief. He was a fiercely loyal friend to Charles Ingalls and a surrogate father figure to many. Off-screen, Victor French was just as impactful. He had a strong friendship with Michael Landon, which extended beyond Little House to their later work together on Highway to Heaven. A skilled actor and director, French was known for his warmth, humor, and professionalism on set. In 1989, Victor French was diagnosed with advanced lung cancer. Despite undergoing treatment, his condition rapidly declined. He passed away on June 15, 1989, at the age of 54, just months after his diagnosis. His death came as a shock to fans and colleagues alike. The loss of French was deeply felt in the entertainment world. Catherine McGregor as Harriet Oleson. Catherine McGregor brilliantly portrayed Harriet Oleson, the snobbish, sharp-tongued, and often hilarious antagonist of Little House on the Prairie. As the town's resident gossip and proud owner of Olson's Mercantile, she brought flair, wit, and just the right dose of mischief to Walnut Grove. Off-screen, Catherine McGregor was a deeply private person with a passion for theater and spiritual growth. After the show ended, she stepped away from Hollywood and devoted much of her later life to teaching acting and practicing Hinduism. She never married and lived quietly in Los Angeles, far from the spotlight. In her final years, she faced declining health but remained mentally sharp and full of stories. Catherine McGregor passed away on November 13, 2018, at the age of 93. She died at the Motion Picture and Television Fund retirement home in Woodland Hills, California. Despite not appearing in the Little House finale due to a pilgrimage to India, her presence was always felt. Richard Bull is Nellie Oleson. Richard Bull portrayed Nellie Oleson, the mild-mannered and kind-hearted husband of the ever-overbearing Harriet Oleson on Little House on the Prairie. As the long-suffering storekeeper of Walnut Grove, Nellie was the perfect counterbalance to his wife's dramatic antics. Off-screen, Richard Bull was a seasoned stage and screen actor known for his professionalism and humility. He worked in both film and television, with roles in series like Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, but Little House gave him a lasting legacy. Cast and crew often praised his kindness and steady presence on set. In his later years, Bull lived in Calabasas, California, and spent time at the Motion Picture and Television Fund retirement community. He passed away peacefully on February 3, 2014, at the age of 89. Hersha Parody is Alice Garvey. Hersha Parody played Alice Garvey on Little House on the Prairie, a character who brought warmth, kindness, and resilience to the screen. As the wife of Reverend Alden and the mother of a young son, Alice was a loving and nurturing presence in Walnut Grove. In her later years, Parody continued to work in film and television, though she kept a lower profile. She passed away on August 23, 2021, at the age of 78. Hersha Parody is remembered fondly by Little House fans for her heartfelt performance as Alice Garvey, a character who embodied love, grace, and the power of family. Jack Lilly as various roles. Jack Lilly was a versatile actor who appeared in multiple roles throughout Little House on the Prairie. Known for his ability to adapt to a variety of characters, Lilly played different parts in the series, showcasing his broad range of acting skills. While he wasn't a regular cast member, his guest appearances left a lasting impression on fans as he brought depth and authenticity to each role he played, whether as a townsperson, a visitor, or a character caught up in one of the many storylines. Jack Lilly lived a quiet life after his time on Little House and continued to work in the entertainment industry for many years. Sadly, Lilly passed away on January 16, 2004, at the age of 77.